Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Things to stop caring about. I care a lot. I care about you, my family, the world. You need to smile now and again. What's freed me along my journey is to see that is what I am caring about energy generating or energy depleting? And right now I am letting go of whatever is no longer serving me. I have a story for you. I was walking around and this old man was writing on the ground the most inspirational words. It read, "Do the thing you love to do and the universe will take care of you." It's very simple, but very true. And it works for everyone, even you. And I was clapping, I was standing there. And in the past, I would just disappear like most of us do. We see someone doing something amazing and everyone is clapping. And then all of a sudden, they just vanish. So I gave him a contribution and said, "Thank you, because you have reminded me that when you follow your passion, you don't have to worry. Everything is taken care of. We just have to move in divine alignment of our true heart's calling." What's helped me along my journey in not caring so much and becoming the greatest version of myself, which is a continuous process, because goodness knows I am not there yet. I am just enjoying the process and I don't feel you can ever reach it. It's just that continuum. Okay, let's get to it. Control. That's the biggest reminder that we don't control the external world. Look, there's a plane above me when I'm making this video. Do you know how I feel right now? In fact, I'm gonna go to the airport, catch a plane to where that plane is going, and then go and speak to the pilot. That's how passionate I am about it. I can't control that. What I can control is my internal environment. When we see a world in disharmony, maybe there's a lot of war, there's noise, there's pollution. We can't confront that chaos with chaos because that only breeds more chaos. We have to develop that homeostasis, that equilibrium within ourselves to meet that disharmony with harmony. To see that we can only control our attitude. We can only control how we react to a situation. And that changes everything, because so above as below, so within as without. Another reminder is caring what other people think. This is what's freed me along my journey. It's hard to do because I love to please people. That's why I respond to you. That's why I host parties for you. Don't ask where the invitations are. It's beautiful. But when I realized that I can't change how people see me, it was a whole weight off my shoulders, because now I focus on changing the perception of myself. That's why I can keep on sharing consistently, because I accept myself 100%. I love myself 100%. And that can only happen when we see that everyone out there is really in here taking place within our minds. That's the secret. Another reminder is this idea of perfection. The perfect body image, the perfect relationship, the perfect diet. What I've seen along my journey is that it's already here. Because perfect is actually a process. And the goalpost is always changing. I don't have the perfect relationship. I have a relationship which is working for me in my own unique evolutionary process, and it's beautiful. I'm learning more about food. It's not perfect, but I've got a smile on my face. Do I have the perfect body? What do you think? Don't answer, because I don't care what you think. It's about having fun right now. And one thing I have realized is that sometimes perfection and searching for it takes away the fun out of life. I see that I am good enough. I am living the dream. Every day I wake up, I am so grateful because I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. For me, this is the perfect lifestyle. Another reminder is so many of us, we focus on what we don't have. I don't have this. I don't have that. So we're coming from a place of lack. We are in that survival program when our true essence is one of abundance. Many of us, we use excuses. I used to on my journey. I don't have enough money to travel. Now I've got lots of it. I can go anywhere. Even when you have money, you still may not want to travel because it's all a mindset. Change your thoughts and you change your world. It all starts with our beliefs, and then we step into knowing. But abundance, baby. A lot of us, we say, if this happened, things will be different. What if I was in Hawaii in front of a beautiful ocean, sipping a mango juice? Would my life be different? Okay, maybe it would. That's not the point. What I have seen is that all of these what ifs, paradise can be created in the present moment, not of us thinking of a potential future which hasn't happened or the past. It's about seeing wherever we are, we can live in total serenity. I've seen it along my journey and it works every time. Look, I'm right here in nature. This could be in Argentina, in Brazil. How do you know I'm even here? Right? Some people say, I will only be happy when I get this job promotion, when I meet the woman of my dreams, Prince Charming. How do you know? And even when you do get it, it may not be what you expect. It might supersede your expectations. But for me, right now, it's about surrendering to all of these expectations, including my own, and just feeling liberated in my heart space. Another reminder is failure, making mistakes. So many of us, we spend hours upon hours ruminating on these problems that we've created through our mind. And guess what? The problems just multiply, because I've seen that mistakes are inevitable in becoming the greatest version of yourself, because once again, making mistakes, we are attempting to conform to an accepted norm. That's why I transcend the duality of success and failure and envision myself already there. Therefore, I can never make a mistake, because any so-called mistake I am making is only leading me to become the greatest version of myself. So, it's all part of the grand design. You're a failure. Who tells us this? We tell ourselves this. That is why our voice the criticism we have of ourselves is far more detrimental than what anybody could say to us. What we tell ourselves can literally give us a good smack around the face and send us to the depths of hell. That's why we have to ask ourselves, how are we empowering ourselves with words that give us a sense of comfort? I love to say, I will. I am good enough. I am loved. I am appreciated. Thoughts we have about ourselves. Not being in resistance to thoughts. That's a secret. Not suppressing how we feel. Instead, changing how we react. Allowing thoughts to come through us without judgment. Total body awareness. And that's the secret. A lot of us, we want to act like it's all gravy. That's an English expression. But by bottling up all those emotions, it does not serve us, because we feel like even greater failures because we can't express. As your self-expression increases, your self-love increases. Not caring what other people think is the greatest form of self-love. That can only arise when we take the courage to cultivate that true expression coming from our true authenticity. Big regrets. A lot of us, we always have that one person who screwed us over. We've always been imagining what could have been different if we had only told them to be quiet. And we got into that big argument. You know the one. Some of us have had a hard childhood. We've gone through experiences which have molded us. The question is, have we allowed it to define who we are today? It hasn't been smooth sailing for me, but I'm an alchemist. I'm always smiling, even if things don't go my way, because I always say, I will, I believe, I know. I know the power of the mind. More so, I know the power of the heart. I say, choices, chances, changes. And I wrote in my diary, the choice is yours in every moment to create beauty or misery, happiness or pain. And the more I take responsibility for my emotions, I free myself to see that I am not a victim. I am a co-creator. It's liberating. You got rejected. I got rejected too. So that's another thing we have in common. Many of us, we can't stand being rejected. We can't stand when someone doesn't reciprocate the love we share to them. We feel we're being played. And it's not a comfortable feeling if you've gone through it. It doesn't stop me though from always reaching out to talk to someone who my heart is resonating with. Because you have nothing to lose but everything to gain. I love talking to strangers, to someone I've never seen before. It's wonderful to see that underneath everything, you may share so much in common. Once we let go of these boundaries, these layers of illusion, we have a truly magnificent experience. I cannot explain how amazing it is to share with everyone out there, because I connect with amazing people every single day. And I feel that People come into our lives to teach us different lessons at different times for different reasons. Therefore, I don't care if my energy doesn't merge with a particular person, because I know that the universe always replaces them. It's a substitute, like we're playing a game of football or soccer or basketball. Naming sports now. Letting go of society's expectations is the biggest way to stop caring so much. Many times I have seen that I am always becoming more conscious sometimes when I'm walking down the road. And I'm asking myself, where are all of these ideas coming from? From our environment. And that is why it's so powerful to just drop everything society has placed on us. More so, to question everything. I never take anything as truth. We must all start to think for ourselves. More so, we must start to let go of our own expectations of ourselves. This whole myth that we have to run around and work till we drop. That's why so many people are more stressed out than ever. Because we have neglected our inner kingdom, which is the true foundation for helping us become the greatest version of ourselves. We can never find our true authenticity within the crowd. We can never find our true authenticity by always focusing on the external world. The magic takes place when we place value on our gifts and we develop that passion. I am still hungry to continue to create because I haven't even started yet. And that's where I like to be, because the moment you say, that's it, this is my best work, then it's finished. You need always to have that desire for that expansion. Gratitude consciousness is what helps me to stop caring so much, because I know I am not going to take this for granted. I love it. And a lot of us, the more we can focus on what we have going on for us, then we stop to care so much. Whenever we feel inadequate, it's coming from a place of lack, of fear, of survival, disappointment, envy, frustration. And just practicing gratitude consciousness, we say, wow, I'm alive. How many people would love to be in your position? You've got 100% health. What are you complaining of? That's when the magic takes place. The great paradox of not caring is not giving up. Because when you don't take no for an answer, sometimes there are distractions, there's hurdles we have to get over. But when we say no, I don't care, then we keep on going. And that is the secret to develop that stamina, that strength, that inner armor. We have to always be resilient within our spirit. That can only happen when we do the thing we love every single day. Miles Davis, who played the trumpet, said, just touch it. Just touch it every single day, even for 15 seconds. Because now you are building up that momentum, which is allowing you to become the greatest version of yourself. We're living in a beautiful time, and it's just about fun, fun, fun. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is who had the most fun. We're here in nature, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy.